guys, happy Monday. Glad to see you. Tiffany here. Welcome to ISO Minute. We will be spending a lot of our time on the ground. So if you need a mat, you can go ahead and grab one, or a towel or a blanket. If you'll be doing any modifications or anything like that, or if you need more cushion. But we're going to be holding poses for a minute. Isometric holds are really great to stabilize and strengthen those smaller muscles in the joints and just get those joints nice and stabilized. So we'll be working through that. Make sure that you have your water nearby. Don't wait for me to tell you when to drink it. We won't be doing any jumping around or anything, just nice 1 minute holds. And if you feel like you need to quit through the hold, take a 2-3 second break and then try to get right back into the position. That way you're still getting those muscles activated and you're not just quitting. So we got this. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm up. So we're going to do 10 alternating side lunges. So just nice and slow, stepping out to the side, pushing those hips back, feeling a nice stretch, hey Pauline, and then coming back up, alternating for sides. So this is 2, keeping that chest up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Now we'll be doing some overhead rotation. So we're going to take our hands up, pretending that we have something in our hands, and we're just going to move our shoulders around like this. Nice big circles, opening up those shoulders. Breathing. So also help get the heart rate a little bit elevated. Getting that blood flowing and then switching directions. And then we'll do some chest openers. So hands in a goalpost like such. And we're just going to inhale, bring the shoulder blades back together like we're trying to get those elbows touching. And exhale, opening up through the back. Inhale and exhale. Last one on each side. And then right from the top, right into our side lunges again. If you'd like, you can do all 5 on one side and then do 5 on the other. Really just want to get a nice groin stretch there, waking up that lower body for our workout. Ten of these. And then our overhead tick-tock circles. So trying to keep the arms as straight as possible overhead. Just rotating around like you have a ball. You can pretend you have a ball too if you don't have like a, you don't want to pretend that you're holding something like that, like a barbell. And just pretend that you're holding a ball overhead. So nice contraction through the shoulders, the arms, switching directions. And then our chest opener. So arms in a goalpost, inhaling, exhaling to open through the back. All right, guys, if you need any more warming up, go ahead and stop the video. Go ahead and get started. I'm going to take a sip of water and then we're going to jump right into it. So first, we're going to do a minute of high side planks. High side planks. Yeah, okay, I read that wrong. I was like, what does that mean? So nice stretched out palm right underneath that shoulder. So we want to have good alignment here. We're going to be up on the sides of those feet. That's why I'm not wearing shoes, so I can really activate my legs and my feet. And we're just gonna engage through the core. You can either be here with your hand on your hip, or you can create that straight line from the hand all the way up, all the way down. So we'll be doing a minute on each side. Then we have our dolphin pose. So we'll have our arms out like we're gonna do a plank. Shoulders, elbows are right underneath the shoulders. And we're gonna just press up through the hips and do that. You can also, if you need to, come to the knee position here for that dolphin. You're still getting that activation in the shoulders as long as you're pushing through the tops of those shoulders, even if you're on your knees. And you can just take some time, maybe elevate the legs a little bit and then come back down. Elevate the legs and then come back down. That'll give you a nice little workout in your legs as well, but you'll still be getting that activation. And then after that, we have single arm high plank. So we'll be in a high plank position. Want to keep that arm kind of canted right underneath our face. So instead of right under our shoulder, right under our face. And we're going to do 30 seconds on one side and then switch 30 seconds on the other. And if you need to, you can come to your knees. Just make sure that you have that nice straight back from the knees all the way up to the head. So we'll get started. And if you need, for the side plank, if you need to, you can come onto that bottom knee just like that. Just make sure that you keep those hips up. So no sagging in those hips. Nice straight line. Okay, guys, we're going to get started. So make sure that you're pressing through all parts of that hand as well. It's going to be a minute, so this is probably going to be more mental toughness than physical because you're stationary, you're staying in one spot, but I really want you to think about contracting that shoulder, squeezing through that core and those legs. So get ready. We got 60 seconds here in our high side plank and begin. And you can have your feet, you can have one in front of the other, or you can have them stacked on top of each other, whichever is more comfortable for you. But make sure that you're activating through those obliques, you're squeezing those glutes, and you're pressing through that shoulder. So don't let that shoulder sink, really press into it. Hand either all the way up or on the side here, or relax. So totally up to you where you want to be. We're already halfway through the minute, so keep it up. And you might wobble back and forth. That's really why you want to keep that core engaged so that you're stable here. About 20 seconds and we're stopping, guys. So hold on to it. Keep breathing. Breath work is the way to go, guys. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and easy. Come out of it. Should already be feeling that contraction on the side. Get ready, and we're going right up into the other side, guys, and begin. 60 seconds here. So you want to press. It's like you want to feel that bottom leg pressing into that top leg, and the top leg pressing into the bottom leg. Driving through that shoulder. Keeping those obliques activated, keeping those glutes tight. Halfway through. And let that balance trick you a little bit. It's okay. It's okay to wobble. If you come out of it, that's totally fine. Jump back in. Remember your option to keep that lower leg bent, keeping that top leg straight. So not here, but here. We got less than 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bringing it down for our dolphin pose. Remember, elbows right underneath the shoulders. And we're kicking up the hips. And begin. So we're pressing through those shoulders, guys. Remember, we're not slouched here. Active through the shoulders, kicking back with those knees, pressing down with those heels, creating a nice rigid shape with the body. We're over halfway. We're breathing here, pressing into the ground with our hands as well. So our fingers are not just chilling here. We are active through all parts of the body. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now we have our single arm plank. So hand is right underneath the face, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Remember, we're pushing through those shoulders, so not here, but here, and begin. Try to keep those hips square. It's gonna be kind of weird because you have that one hand and you're gonna wanna turn, but do your best to try to even out that body. And if you're shaking like I am right now, it's totally fine. That means that you're alive. And switch sides. Almost done. Keep it up. Ooh, this one's good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Shake those arms out. And we'll get a nice little recovery here for about 30, 40 seconds. And then we'll go back in, do the same thing. So now that you know what to expect for that first round, you can kind of gauge where you want to be, if you want to put a knee down. And like I said before, if you fall out of it or you feel like, oh, I need to stop for a second, give yourself 3 to 4 seconds of relax and then get right back into the position so you can hold out the minute. And drink your water whenever you need it, guys. You should be warm and you should be feeling the activation in your shoulders and your legs and your core. This is really great to just build up that strength, building up that joint strength to help prevent injury. So we got our high plank, our high side plank coming back up. We got less than seconds to get started. So figure out which variation you want to do. Get in that position. Get started in 3, 2, 1, begin. Focusing on that breath, really driving those hips up, trying to keep that straight line. Creating that strength through that wrist and that forearm and that shoulder. Halfway. And if you're shaking, it's totally fine. You got this. "15 seconds, guys. Hold on to it. We're switching over to the other side in a bit. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come on down. Go ahead and transition to the other side and take it up. So we don't want to be all the way up here, putting more stress into our arm than we need to. That's why we're trying to keep a nice straight line, evenly distribute the weight, squeezing the glutes, engaging through the core, pressing through that shoulder, pressing through all the fingers, and reaching with this arm too. Even though there's nothing to grab up here, reaching with that arm will keep you long and will distribute that weight as well. Over halfway. Keep breathing. Push through it, guys. We're almost there. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come down. Get ready for your dolphin. Elbows under the shoulders. And you can do fists as well here if you'd like, or you can have the palms down. Get ready and take it up. Remember, your option is to come here, still pushing through those shoulders, and then periodically lift those legs, come back down. Kick back through those knees, so don't just let those knees bend. Kick back, press those heels towards the ground, press through those shoulders, squeeze that belly button toward that spine. Less than 20 seconds. Keep breathing, press into those fingers. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come on down. And we have our single arm high plank. So get ready. And if you're having issues with your wrists, you can go ahead and flip them over, straighten out those elbows a little bit just to get a little bit of a counter stretch. And you can do your fist for this one. That will be a super challenge. So if you can do it, kudos. But get ready. 30 seconds on each side. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Try to keep those hips square, so try not to rotate here. Try to keep them as square as possible, pressing through that shoulder. If you need to, you can even bring that other hand down just to give you some sort of, what's the word? Support. But you got this. Almost done, guys. Almost done on this side. We're going to switch soon. I am shaking like crazy, so 3, 2, 1, switch sides. It's the last one of these, guys. Stick it out. Don't let the shaking scare you. That's just your body saying, oh, we're doing something new. We're doing something different. Let's figure out how to make it work. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come on down and relax. Whew, I am definitely sweating, and I definitely feel my muscles working. So I hope you're feeling the same thing, guys. So next we're going to take it up. We're going to do a reverse leg raise. So nice stabilization in one leg, good foundation, gripping the ground with the toes, nice straight back. And we're going to press that leg back. We don't want to press it so much that our hip starts to turn. We want to keep our hips squared and press back as much as we can to, as far as we can to engage that glute, but keep the hip square to the front. So even if that's coming back here, that's fine. If that's where your range of motion is, with practice, you can get higher and higher. So we'll do that a minute on each side. And if you need to hold on to something, that's totally fine. Just kind of do a light tap. Don't put your full energy into it. You can use the wall, fingertips only. That way you just have something that you can kind of catch you if you're feeling like your balance is off. But working on balance is great as well. Good strength builder. Then we have our glute bridge. We'll be coming down to the ground, heels as close to the glutes as possible, in line with the hips, and just driving up, squeezing through the glutes, holding that for a minute. And then we have a side lunge holds, 30 seconds on each side. So we'll take a nice big wide step, sit the glutes back, and hold that side lunge. Keeping the knee behind the toes, pressing back through the heels. And if you prefer, if you don't want to do the one-sided, you can always just go in for a regular squat hold like that. So we'll get to those. A minute for those reverse leg raises. Remember, you can hold on to something, chair, table. Just try to do a light tap so you're not putting all your weight in. You're actually working on getting strength in that ankle of the foundation leg, and also keeping those hips squared as we lift the leg. So we got 60 seconds here. Slight bend in the foundation leg as well, so we don't want to be locked out. But get ready, 60 seconds, and we're just going to hold that leg behind us. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So that foot can be pointed or it can be flexed, whichever one. Just make sure that those hips are square. So if you start to feel that rotation, just turn till they're square, and then that's as far as your leg goes, guys. And you're going to feel that foundation foot working if you're not holding on to anything. So we're working this isometric glute here as well as our quad and our ham. And then we're also working on building the strength in our ankle for balance. So we got a lot of things going on here, and we're just standing in one spot. So fitness is a lot of things, guys. We're over halfway. Keep going. Keep squeezing through that glute. Squeeze through that core as well. So don't arch that back. Make sure we're still a nice straight line as possible. Squeeze, 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 guys. I know it's burning. Less than 10. Switching legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Good foundation with one leg and lift the other. Kick back as far as you can, hip square. Should already feel the leg that's lifted, that just was the foundation leg. You should already feel those muscles a little tight because you were working on that balance. So we're doing multiple things here. It's great. Still sweating, still building that muscle memory, still building strength. All right, 20 seconds, guys. Hold on to it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze through that glute. Breathe. Stay focused, stay in control. Making minor adjustments. Whenever you forget, if you drop your shoulders, that's okay. Just bring them back up. It's totally fine. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake those legs out. Perfect. Taking it down for a glute bridge. 60 seconds here. Keeping the feet in line with the hips, so we don't want to be able to see our feet at all. We want to keep them nice and in line, as close to the glutes as possible. Deep breath and lift. 60 seconds. And you can have the arms overhead, or you can have them down by your sides here. Just want to press through all parts of that foot, but really driving through that heel, squeezing those glutes, squeezing those hamstrings. That belly button is attempting to come to the back of that spine there. So we're engaged through here. We're trying to get as high off of our upper back as possible. So it's like we're trying to peel our shoulder blades off of the ground in the opposite direction. Usually we're peeling this way. We're trying to peel from bottom to top instead. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Bring those hips down. Nice and easy. Shake those legs out. Go ahead and bring it up. Nice and gentle. We're going into our side lunges. So we're holding for 30 seconds on each side. So nice wide stance here. Get ready. We're just sitting back. 3, 2, and 1. I'll turn the angle. So you can see I'm still doing a squat on one leg. This foot is actually a little bit, the toe is turned in a little bit just to give me a little bit more stabilization, and I'm pressing through the entire part of my foot. So the blade of my foot on the outside is pressing through the ground as well. Strong in this leg, strong in this one. Switch in 3, 2, and 1. Switch right over to the other side. Chest up. We're not arching that back. Remember, we have a nice straight line, crown of the head to the tailbone. Knee is behind the foot. Trying to keep the knee stacked over that ankle. Less than 10 seconds, guys. Breathe it out. Hold on to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And press up. Nice job. Walk those legs in nice and easy. Shake it out. Go ahead and take that 30 to 40 second rest. We're killing it. My water bottle is also splashing me. Ooh. Oh man, I am drinking a lot of water. Got a new water bottle and it's super awesome. Holds a lot more water than my old one, which I need because it's summertime here in Florida and it's getting super hot. All right, guys, let's get back into it. A reverse leg raise, hold. So remember, nice foundation on the one leg, and then we are lifting, squeezing with the glutes to keep that leg elevated in the back. 60 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Nice squeeze through those legs, guys. And you'll see your balance might feel a little bit better this time because you've already done it. So the body learns quick. The body is it's a machine and it adjusts quickly. So you'll notice that with all the movements you do. And you'll notice that maybe it's a little bit easier for you to keep your hips square than it was last time. You're not opening so much. You're keeping those hips nice in alignment to the front. Keep holding on, guys. We've got a couple more seconds here. I know those legs are on fire. I can feel it coming up my calf now, that heat. Almost done. Maintain. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Switch it out. Switch it out and shake it out. I meant to say shake it out, but I said switch. All right. Other leg. And lift. 60 seconds. And if you're holding onto the wall or a table, try to do a couple of seconds where you tap, hold, and then release. That way you're working on your balance as well. And you're getting a little bit more out of the exercise or the movement. Squeeze those glutes, guys. We're halfway through. Don't quit. Spread those toes. Stabilize through that foundation leg. Adjust those hips if they're turning. Shoulders are still back and down. Neck is nice and long. Core is engaged. I feel it. Less than 10. Hold on to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Woo. Feeling those. Taking it down nice and easy for our glute bridge. Heels as close as possible. And if you want to add to this one, you can do a single leg glute bridge. So I'll call out when we're halfway. And if you want, you can keep that leg up there. And then at 30 seconds, you can switch. So you can always add to these. Get ready. We're taking it up. 3, 2, and 1. Lift. Still breathing here, even though it seems a little bit more relaxed than some of the other movements. We're still working hard. Squeezing through those glutes.